Hi, my name is Francesca Willow and my Lara bra size is 28E. So basically, I've been wearing the wrong size bra for 10 years until I found Lara Intimates. Hooray. So my history with bras, I think, is like the classic, my mum took me to get measured when I was probably about 14. And I kind of had to dig back into my memory, but I do remember this happening, but I just sort of repressed it. But they measured me at the time and were like, no one's ever going to make bras in your size, so you're just going to have to wear this size instead. I forgot about that and then realised after I left getting measured here for the first time, because now I know I'm a 28E, but because no one made that size, it was so small and I haven't really grown at all since I was 14, I had to wear a 32C, which is obviously massively the wrong size in all ways. So I've just been uncomfortable for 10 years and I just thought that was how it was meant to be. Yeah, and then I came to Lara Intimates in the launch party, so in October, got measured, got my first bra, and my life has never been the same. I'm so much more comfortable. Such an interesting one because also I trained as a dancer. Obviously I have a little bit of the normal body confidence issues that you have of what do people think when they look at me and stuff, but I think I also for a long time struggled with feeling like my body wasn't good enough because it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do, which I think is quite a unique struggle, because it was kind of like a functional tool that I used as well. So I kind of had a double-edged thing I had to deal with, of also I look good in society, and also getting frustrated that my leg wasn't high enough, or I wasn't flexible enough and things like that. So it's been a bit of a dual thing of being what I make is good enough and what my body can do is still really amazing, even if I'm not at the Royal Ballet, I can still do great things, and also that my body looks good. Yeah, it's such a weird one, but I think I'm getting there quite a lot in the last 6 months as well. I've been happy with what I can do and what I look like. I don't have to be perfect, I suppose. Oh, probably just chill out. Yeah, I think classic, isn't it? Every teenager thinks that they're so ugly and they're so their body isn't good enough and all this stuff, especially because I was auditioning as well, so I think I was really conscious of do I look the right way to have the life I want to have, to be able to perform, to be able to do all these things. And then actually I wish I could go back now and say, oh, you've made a whole career for yourself and you've done everything and it didn't actually matter what your body looked like. So it was so much more about integrity, and in terms of both the dance stuff that I was making, but also in terms of how I write. People don't read my blog because of how I look, although the photos might be cool. They like reading what I have to say. So actually just remembering that all that stuff that was already there ended up being the stuff, not just in the classic it's what's inside that counts, but also it's what's inside that actually has carried me and actually has given me everything that I wanted. So just chill out, it's fine. Yeah. And you'll probably still look 17 when you're 24. Because literally last week someone asked me if I was still in school and how that was going. So I came into understanding intersectionality through intersectional feminism, because I think that's more about where we understand it from. I studied a lot of that at university. After I trained as a dancer, I did a master's and I studied feminism, gender theory and all those good things. So it means so much to me, I think, for women and men. Obviously in terms of, in the personal, feeling empowered, I'm having a really interesting time at the minute, understanding not just my whole your worth, but also how women so often undersell themselves and make themselves smaller just when I'm out and about in the world, and trying to be just very confident with who I am when I'm on the street, if that makes sense. There's all these microaggressions that I'm trying to be no, I'm not going to just submit to those. And then on the larger scale, obviously equal pay, and also looking out for women of colour, and making sure that everyone is taken care of and everyone gets chances and opportunities that maybe only some get right now. And then also for men as well. Obviously men don't have boobs to deal with, but I think also feminism is really important for men, because men are told to squash their emotions and never talk about anything, and I think that leads to a pretty miserable life as well. Basically I think feminism is really important for everybody. I'm a big proponent of it, yeah.
Great. Cool.